The news for Disney has just gotten radically worse after the crazy twist that we're going to be talking about today, as the battle between the Disney board and Nelson Peltz continues to escalate. So Nelson Peltz blasts woke Disney, Kevin Feige, Black Panther, and the Marvels. The investor responds to claims that he doesn't know anything about the movie business, which his response to this is absolutely fantastic. This, of course, is something that Disney absolutely does not want to have happen. They do not want Nelson Peltz to be involved in any capacity. And the interesting thing about Nelson Peltz is that Elon Musk has also been courting Nelson Peltz, trying to help him to get on the Disney board and everything else. Looks like Elon Musk might be making some of his own moves against Disney, which is going to radically change how Disney operates moving forward, which is exactly what they don't want to have happen. In a new interview, Nelson Peltz blasts woke Disney, Kevin Feige, and the Black Panther and the Marvels movies while discussing his bid to get on the board of the company. The 81-year-old billionaire is currently battling Disney in a proxy war involving 2 Disney board seats. While responding to Disney claiming Peltz and his investors don't know anything about the movie business, Peltz fires back with mentions of the recent failures of Disney, which include its animation and Marvel brands. We can also add Star Wars, which hasn't seen a movie released in years. They say we know nothing about the movie business. This is coming from Peltz. We don't claim we do, but I don't think they do, with 5 big losers in a row. They've lost first place in animation. They've lost first place in features. Maybe it's time to change management in those divisions. And if you want to create a company that's going to be successful, that would probably be a good idea. But I don't think Disney is really interested in that. They have an agenda that they need to push, and that is their primary focus at this point. Kevin Feige happens to be in charge of one of the divisions in question, Marvel, but Peltz says he's not ready to remove Feige just yet. I'm not ready to say that, but I question his record, Peltz responded. And it's interesting because it's become very clear that Kevin Feige is the wokester behind Marvel, that he is the one who is wanting to push all of these insane radical ideologies and all of these agendas that are taking place in Marvel. And unfortunately, that has become the case, which is interesting because back in the day, Kevin Feige used to be someone that I thought was going to be really good for Marvel. I mean, he had these big plans. He had kind of his own, his own roadmap of what he wanted to do with Marvel. And all of that has become completely just infiltrated with his own woke ideology. Peltz, who also happened to be backed by Ike Perlmutter, who has previously reported to have butted heads with Feige at Marvel, so much so that reportedly Feige was ready to quit Marvel, but went above Perlmutter, which saw Iger back Feige, points out that Disney has become too woke. People go to watch a movie or a show to be entertained. They don't go to get a message, which is true. It's crazy that Peltz understands this better than anybody else. It's hilarious. Peltz also went on to say some other crazy things about Marvel. Disney board foe Nelson Peltz questions woke Marvel films, and this is what he had to say. Nelson Peltz, the activist investor agitating to win 2 Disney board seats, criticized the company's woke strategy, specifically questioning Marvel's Black Panther and the Marvels, which featured black and women leads respectively. Why do I have to have a Marvel movie that's all women? Peltz asked rhetorically. Not that I have anything against women, but why do I have to do that? Why can't I have Marvels that are both? Why do I need an all-black cast? Which the whole all-black cast thing doesn't really hold up as well as the Marvels thing, because the Black Panther, at least the first one, was very successful in the box office. That, of course, was kind of riding on the coattails of the success of Marvel, though, and I don't know if that necessarily had it anything to do with the fact that it had all black cast. Of course, there were still some white people in the film. There's like 2 white guys. There was like Andy Serkis and Martin Freeman. But all of that aside, I understand kind of what he's saying here. He doesn't want that to be what the focus of making good movies is based on. It shouldn't be based on identity politics. It should be based on good stories and good characters that people actually want to see. So the battle for Disney rages on, and it's going to be interesting to see where all this continues to go. But let me know what you think about what Nelson Peltz says about Disney in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.